Environmental Products and Services Limited, manufacturer of the award-winning Grease Shield products, which offer the grease management solution to fats, oils and grease, FOG, drainage problems. Cost reductions by eliminating pumping costs, recurring drainage blockages, bioadditives, recurring expense of ineffective products, heating element and achieving energy cost reductions. Our corporate mission is to protect the environment by delivering cost-effective, sustainable and environmental solutions to fog drainage problems. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, research indicates that biodiesel emits 11% less carbon monoxide and 10% less particulate matter than diesel. A study done by the U.S. Department of Energy and Agriculture found biodiesel reduces net carbon dioxide emissions by some 74% to 78%. Unlike petroleum diesel, which contains sulfur and carcinogenic benzene, biodiesel is non-toxic and biodegradable. Biodiesel is produced from vegetable oils, yellow grease, used cooking oils, or animal fats. The fuel is produced by transesterification, a process that converts fats and oils into biodiesel and glycerin, a co-product. 7 liters of fog per day harvested on average by each Grease Shield will add up to 2,555 liters per annum. So 2,556 liters of methanol and reacted with 1 liter of CO or other catalyst will produce on average 2,555 liters of biodiesel, 255 liters of glycerin, which has a value. 1 gallon of biodiesel produces 74% less emissions than petroleum diesel, i.e. 2,661 grams of CO2, GCO2, compared to 10,180 grams CO2. E-Pass Limited, Accreditation and Certification. Certified to the following ISO standards: Quality Management Systems, Environmental Management Systems, Occupational Health and Safety Management Systems, Information Security Management. We are currently in the process of obtaining accreditation for Management System ISO 17025, 2017 UCAS certified laboratory. E-Pass Limited is also accredited with the following industry standards. E-Pass Limited products are globally certified to all known and recognized North American and European grease trap interceptor standards, along with being the only grease trap interceptor in the world to be green eco-certified by Green Tag Global. Our products meet and exceed all local guidelines. Fatbergs. These are very massive solid waste that is found in a sewer, consisting especially of fat and items that people throw down toilets. Fats, oils, and grease, vegetable oils and dairy creams are removed by a Grease Shield. Utilizes waste thermal energy, the Grease Shield removes solidified animal fats, demonstrating the Grease Shield's ability to remove emulsified animal fat from wastewater. Saturated fats and calcium. Saturated fats are not heart healthy, since they are well known for raising cholesterol levels in people with high-fat diets. Reacting with calcium deposits ultimately results in arterial blockages, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Similarities between networks and the body. Sewer pipe network equals arteries. Pump station equals heart, and the wastewater treatment plant equals kidneys. Fog and commercial kitchen draining contamination sources include prepping, cooking and cleaning. Fog is a natural byproduct of most cooking and food preparation. Fats from meats, dairy and animal products. Vegetable oils and lard used in baking, cooking and frying. Residue from pots, pans, and dishes after cooking. Oils naturally present in most vegetables. Fog wastes enter the sewer system via drains and congeal to clog lines. The effect of fogs in the UK. Fog facts. 366,000 blockages in a year for water companies alone. £88 million plus cost to water companies. Greater than 80% of blockages are avoidable, caused by non-flushable products and fog. Majority of pumping station failures are the result of blocked pumps, not included in the above costs. Pollution incident cleanup costs and prosecution fines not included in the above costs. 80% of sewer flooding and pollution incidents are as a result of a sewer blockage. Legalization in the UK. The Building Regulations 2010, Drainage and Waste Disposal. 2002 edition incorporating 2010 amendments which states: Section 2.21. Drainage serving kitchens in commercial food premises should be fitted with a grease separator complying with BSN 1825-1-2004 and designed in accordance with BSEN 1825-2-2002 or other effective means of grease removal. Water Industry Act 1991. Section 111. It is a criminal offence under Section 111 of the Water Industry Act 1991 to cause or knowingly permit discharge into the public sewers any matter which may interfere with the free flow of wastewater. Where the water company has incurred costs in removing blockages, cleaning sewers, investigating and remedying flooding or pollution incidents, it can take legal action to recover these costs. Water Industry Act 1991, Fines. M&B, the Turnpike, £91,000. Dosing fluid, the court heard the Turnpike was using a type of grease management called enzyme dosing, which doesn't remove fats and oils at source, meaning they can still cause problems in the sewer network. The Angel, Henley, £16,000. No grease management. Saffron Cottage, at Ford, £9,266. No grease management. Food Express in Mansfield Road, Nottingham, £8,419. No grease management. Café Saffron in Church Road, Codsall, £5,495. No grease management. Grease traps suffer from the dual problem of twin contamination layers comprising of fogs and solid, organic contaminants, separated by a layer of oxygen-depleted water giving rise to anaerobic conditions. Most grease traps are undersized. It is estimated that greater than 55% of the entrained fogs will simply pass through the grease trap to cause problems downstream. In accordance with the British Standard BSN 1825-1 for grease separators, passive traps should be pumped out at least once a month and preferably every 2 weeks. A costly, recurring expense for an inefficient process that does not eliminate the problems downstream. Grease Shield GS 1850 PF. Superior performance removing more fats, oils and grease compared to competitor products. The world's best and only eco-certified grease recovery unit. Automatically removes solid food waste, fats, oils and grease including emulsified animal fats. Cost savings by eliminating frequent pumping costs, grease trap cleaning and recurring fog drain blockages. Eco-friendly with the lowest energy consumption in its class. No heating element. No risk of a fog fire. User-friendly, with no need for staff to access the internal of the machine and no more foul-smelling grease traps. Grease Shield, functionality, superior performance to any competitor. Automatic removal of fats, oils, grease and food waste. User-friendly, eliminating frequent pumping costs. Cost savings, eliminating fog-related drain blockages. Odor-free, harvesting a source of renewable energy. 1. The first and only proactive grease management system. 2. Superior performance removing more fats, oils and grease in real time compared to any competitor. 3. Takes advantage of waste thermal energy discharged from commercial kitchens to remove emulsified fogs, particularly saturated animal fats before they solidify. 4. Removes and waters organic solid matter preventing anaerobic foul-smelling conditions brought about by biological activity, depleting dissolved oxygen present in the effluent. 5. The world's only eco-certified grease recovery unit. Unique and patented design. 1. Food waste filtration, above the water line preventing anaerobic digestion of food, preventing foul smells. 2. Reverse directional flow, inlet and outlet on same side, doubling the flow through the grease shield. 3. 7 baffle system, to enhance the removal of fog. 4. Oleophilic and hydrophobic roller, attracts fog and repels water. 5. Superior grease removal performance, independently tested and certified to achieve removal to less than 100 parts per million discharge to drain. 6. Magnetic baffle, encourages in situ bioremediation without the need of additives. Fog to fuel. Grease shield can be the first stage in the production of a renewable energy biomass. One grease shield harvests on average 7 liters, 1.85 US gallons, of fog per day, adding up to 2,548 liters, 673 US gallons, per year. Environmental Product Declaration, EPD. This showed a cradle-to-grave, whole-of-life, scope embodied carbon figure of 1,777.78 kilograms CO2e/27.29 kilograms unit. These emissions are obviously offset over time by the reuse of the fats, oils and grease collected by our unique units. Having regard to the electrical consumption of the typical grease shield unit, and at 265 grams of CO2 per kWh, it consumes 5.84 kWe per annum, generating 1.5476 kWe per annum. Thus, the grease shield product range contributes to a sustainable future and a net carbon offset. The energy consumption of the grease shield is the lowest in its class, compared to competitor grease removal systems that use heating elements within them. The heating elements are not only very expensive to run and maintain, but can also cause a fire risk in the kitchen. Heating elements that come into contact with fats, oils and grease will begin to cook the grease and eventually catch fire. Independent testing and results. Efficiency of fog retention performance as determined by PDI-G 101 and ASME grease retention and efficiency results. As determined in repeated testing at an effluent temperature of 65 Celsius and with known contaminant levels of melted pork lard and known effluent volumes. Test drops, as per the E-Pass test rig diagrams and as witnessed by CSA, an independent and authorized certifier, varied from 13 drops to 143 drops. Dublin City Council test results. 40 locations with an average of 56.16 parts per million discharge of fog to drain. The best grease recovery unit in the world. Collected fog in grease shield container. When the fog is collected, ensure to empty the fog container located in front of the grease shield. This can be removed by the handles located on the side of the container and is simply lifted. The fats, oils and grease must be then deposited into a storage container that should be stored onto a bunded pallet either internal or external of the premises. Grease shield is certified by Global Green Tag LCA Rate Gold, directly contributing to the following United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Grease Shield Global Certifications: PDI-G 101, ASME 112.143 and A 112.14.4, NSF International, CSA, UL, IUPMO, UCA, CE, EN 1825, Kiwa, SHARS S 217-2016. 22 international awards. Operational benefits. Automatic grease separation including emulsified animal fat. Food waste and solids removal. Self-emptying and internal self-cleaning. Cost savings by eliminating frequent pumping costs, grease trap emptying and recurring drain blockages. Cost saving as no requirement to purchase enzymes or bio-additives. User-friendliness, no need for staff to access the internal of the machine and no more foul-smelling grease traps. No silt valve to allow the discharge of fats, oils and grease to the drain line. Environmental benefits. Protects the drainage network, allowing drain lines to flow free from fog. Eco-friendly, as the grease shield uses the least amount of energy in its class. Reduces carbon footprint by harnessing a renewable energy source. No heating element, so no risk of fire. Protects the environment from fats, oils and grease pollution. Compliance with local water company requirements, preventing prosecution. Dishwashers. Should dishwashers be attached to a grease shield? Subject to sizing and selection, yes. Why? Because grease shield utilizes waste thermal energy and operates in real time. It's not only fogs causing problems, our grease shield and filter shield units can connect to multiple contamination points to eliminate any issues within the kitchen. Filter shield. Food and solid waste removal. Low-cost solution for separation of food waste, coffee grinds and starch. Effective at dealing with all sorts of solid waste, like potato peelings, vegetable peelings, scouring pads, chicken bones, meat trimmings, string, rice, coffee grinds, aerated starch, cleaning cloths and more. Key applications. A solids interceptor such as a filter shield should be installed with. Preparation sinks for meat, fish sandwiches, etc. Sinks used for rice washing. Potato peelers and rumblers. Sinks used for disposal of coffee grinds. Pot wash and pre-rinse sinks. Why commercial kitchens need filter shield? Food waste. Coffee grind. Vegetable peelings. Potato starch. Collected fog in grease shield container. Fountain inlet controls the flow and distributes it within the filtration basket. Dual outlet to cater for different plumbing orientations. Filter shield TM1000, flow path. Inlet pipe controls the flow and distributes it within the filtration basket. Balance tank managing the incoming flow whilst the solid waste is filtered. Drawer filter. The pull forward drawer allows access to the filter basket, even when positioned under sinks or shelves. Filter shield, operational benefits. No moving parts. No energy costs. Up to 25 liters storage capacity. Saves money on plumber and call-out charges. A low cost-effective solution at dealing with all solid waste. Sanic Shield. Help control the spread of harmful viruses including coronavirus by carrying out daily fogging in your kitchen and seating areas. Benefits. Kills 99.9% of all known viruses including coronavirus. Protecting your staff and customers. Preventing and controlling the spread of coronavirus. Our solution kills coronavirus in less than 1 minute. Normal work can resume 40 minutes after application. Approved by CDC, WHO and UK Department of Health, registered for effective disinfection of the coronavirus. Service and customer support. Compliance with local water requirements including the Water Industry Act 1991. Project design specification, 2D AutoCAD and 3D Revit. Sizing and selection. Site survey. Installation. Service and maintenance. And staff training. Our story so far. Grease shield, filter shield, FlexiPlumb, Combi pump, grease scepter, Sanic shield, Genie H2O, smart sensor and telemetry PLC.